Fielding's doctoral concentration in social and ecological sustainability brings together two sides of sustainability. The ecological side, many universities look at. The social side, which has to do with the people who make things run, not so much. This is, to my knowledge, one of the first efforts to really bring these two together and to train professionals to operate in both of these domains. Well, this concentration is really aimed at 4 different kinds of students. Businesses are obvious. A recent study by Accenture found that 2/3 of corporate executives said that sustainability was a top priority. Every business now has a corporate social responsibility division: people, planet, profits, but they pretty much look at profits and planet, not so much people. Again, we try to bring all 3 together. In the nonprofit side, there are now thousands of non-governmental organizations that are concerned with sustainability, from Greenpeace to the International Labor Rights Forum. And they play an increasing role also as consultants to businesses as well as governments. So there is interest there. On the educational side, every university now and college has a sustainability officer. And these are usually people who come up through the ranks. They're great people. They have no formal training. And they look at the environmental side, not the social side. And on the governmental side, well, we know that there are world climate conferences now. The UN Global Compact calls for sustainable practices. So there are endless possibilities here also. So the world, in my view, is really at a critical point where we have to take a hard look both at environmental issues involving the planet, but also the people who make the things that we consume. And our plan is to bring together both of these and to bring not only scholarship to this, but also we'll have practitioners who are out in the trenches making this happen as part of this concentration. So the skills will be, how do you do an audit? How do you actually make sure that you're getting the information you need when you go into a factory, for example? What are best practices that have been effective? What are the organizations, such as, and take one example, the Sustainable Apparel Coalition, which embraces something like 2/3 of all firms that now do apparel production. What are they doing? And what can we learn from them? And our plan is to bring in people who are actually doing these things, both from a business standpoint, but also from an environmental activist and a labor activist standpoint, to provide concrete, experience-based knowledge, as well as the larger systemic understanding that comes from reading the scholarship and learning what's been done, what's been written about. This should appeal to people who care deeply about our wounded planet and the people who work and make the things that we all consume and take for granted. What can be done to make this a better place, a better life, a better experience for everybody?